Hello everyone, welcome to my channel News 24. Today I will talk about Top 7 Bizarre Funerals. Number 7, Famudahana. Famudahana is one bizarre funeral ritual practiced by the Malagasy people of Madagascar since the 17th century. In an effort to speed up the decomposition process, they dig the remains of the deceased and wrap them in fresh clothes. Then they dance with and around the decomposed body by playing live music. Number 6, Ritual Finger Amputation. To the Dani people of New Guinea, the death of the loved one is not traumatic enough unless they practice this weird ritual. The Dani people, particularly women, had to chop off their own fingers to drive away the spirits and express their grief and sorrow for their loss. The severed finger is dried, burned to ashes and stored in a safe place. This practice is now banned, thankfully. Number 5, the Viking Funeral. As 10th century Arab writer Ahmad ibn Fadlan recorded, the death rites of the Viking noblemen were exceptionally brutal. The chieftain's body is put into a temporary grave for 10 days, and one of his slave girls volunteer to have sex with every man in the village. Then, 6 Viking men would take her inside a tent and strangle her to death, and finally both the chieftain and slave girl are set on fire on a wooden ship so that she can serve her master in the afterlife. Number 4, Sati, Self-Immolation. To save the honor of the family, widowed women entered into the funeral pyre of the deceased husband. The majority of the time it was a voluntary act, but sometimes women were forced to commit it against their will. India has now banned it, and it is not the only country to practice this system. There are inferences to this in other ancient societies of Egyptians, Goths, Greeks and Scythians as well. Number 3, Suspended Burials. 5 centuries ago, the Ming dynasty attacked and wiped out the Bo community in Gongxian County. Today, we know about them from their dramatic 160 hanging coffins that extend from the rock. They are mostly located above the Crab Stream and within the natural caves, while some others can be found nearby on wooden posts. This lost civilization is known as subjugators of the sky or sons of the cliffs by the local people. Number 2, Tibetan Buddhist Celestial Burials. For thousands of years, Buddhists have been practicing sky burial where they feed wild animals with the flesh of the recently deceased. They see it as a befitting end to the life of a Buddhist to sustain the life of another living being. They do not commemorate or preserve the corpse. They practice this ritual as a gesture of charity and compassion. Number 1, Indo-cannibalism. The Haida community in Northwest America uses the totem poles or fixtures. Typically, the deceased Haidan is thrown into a massive pit where animals scavenge their dead bodies. But if a chief or a warrior dies, the body is crushed to pulp and placed in a suitcase-sized wooden box. The wooden box is then placed atop a totem pole in front of the deceased's longhouse. Visiting missionaries often cannot withstand the smell releasing from these poles. Please subscribe my channel News 24 for more breaking news and videos. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel News 24 for more breaking news and videos. If you like this video, just click like and comment and subscribe.